Change is interesting because I think as a species we don't like it because we like our comfort zone. Historically, to take a slightly more contrarian attitude, I think that there's never really been a huge need to change because the processes have become more institutionalized and therefore more acceptable, but also that, particularly through the change that we're enacting, like we're trying to do projects faster, more cost effectively, and ultimately deliver better solutions. Now, that ultimately takes more intelligence, harder thinking. What probably takes us more time to be involved in those projects and providing that leadership. But we're also, notwithstanding all of that background, we're working on these projects that ultimately have a lower cost of entry. So everyone that's involved in them is being paid less to work harder and faster than the competition. And that's an environment that just hasn't existed before. And I think there's just been an inertia to think, well, actually, this is how we did things before. It worked last time, it ain't broke, so we don't need to fix it. And I guess we're just now at a point where, as you've seen, it's so much inertia in the market that people do need to find a different way of doing things. People need to be more collaborative. People need to ask more questions or come up with smarter solutions. So I think there's been a resistance to change just because we've never had to change. And certainly if you look at the last 5 years, there has been an inordinate amount of change in society, in technology, in the cost of borrowing, in the financial environment, in geopolitical crisis. So I would say now is exactly the right time to be changing the way that we do things.